partners with family members can sometimes be a little tricky. So how do you separate the personal relationship from the professional? Well, Jim Williams and Rachel Oslin join us now in the studio this morning to tell us how they got into the business together and how it's working out. First off, happy Father's Day, Jim.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Well, you two are here, so obviously the relationship's working, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
So your business is Pillar to Post Home Inspectors.
Right.
First off, how did you decide to get into business together?
That was one of those very interesting things. We actually tried it once before and it didn't work all that well. And so I was going to go into business by myself as a home inspector. And Rachel surprised the daylights out of me. She said, "Dad, I'd like to do that with you." And so we sat down and talked about it. We can't do it the way we used to do it. We got to do it a new way.
Right.
And lo and behold, it has worked.
What is the best advice that you can give someone who's thinking about this?
Don't let love be the only answer. It takes a lot more than love to make this work. It takes respect. It takes complete confidence in the other person and knowing that that person's going to be there. And sort of like in the military, you got your back covered all the time.
Right.
And that person's going to do the job. They're going to do it well. And what we promise, we deliver. If I talk about Rachel, she does what we expect her to do. And when she talks about me, we do in the field what she tells clients we're going to do.
And Rachel, we were talking during the break that in a way it's really beneficial because if the two of you can't communicate verbally, being so close, you can kind of give your dad that look that he probably knows what it means.
Yes, and one of the things that was really scary when we first started the business was I didn't want to be on an inspection and go, "Dad, can you come look at this electric panel?" or something like that.
Sure.
So it was being able to then now I say, "Jim, can," or I say Jim, and he looks at me, and we can go, "Yeah, that's what's happening. Here we go." And then it's all easy, just like you were saying about communicating without saying anything.
Exactly. And one other thing, because I think I shared with you that my husband's a photographer and we used to work together. And I said, you know, for us it worked. But the only thing I found is sometimes you probably share things or you say things that you normally wouldn't say to a coworker. Do you guys find yourself that you need to filter yourself?
Absolutely. No question about it. And when we started out, we didn't really want people to know we were father and daughter.
Sure. Or
daughter and father. And so we kind of hid that for a while. But now it's one of our real selling points. People really enjoy the idea that it's a family business. It's big, but it's a family business.
Right. Again, that business is Pillar to Post Home Inspectors. Right. Thank you for joining us this morning. And again, happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
You've got a beautiful day to enjoy.
I'm counting on it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you.
Coming up, 3 teens are still missing in